Harry Potter, Luke Skywalker, Captain America, Spider-Man, Batman. The list can go on and on. These are all heroes in the typical sense of the word, and there's something in these characters that we latch onto. Driven by a desire to redeem society, the hero undertakes a dangerous journey. They defy all the odds, and through displays of exceptional strength, valor, and morality, the hero achieves extraordinary feats. Their selflessness, resilience, and unwavering courage in the face of adversity earn the admiration of everyone around them. But let me ask you one question. Does Hinduism need a savior? Home to the largest population of Hindus in the world and the largest democracy to ever go to any election, India elected its next leader. Shri Narendra Modi and the BJP secured a third term, which is a historic feat no matter how you want to look at it. But most Hindu supporters felt it was an empty victory. And I'm not a political analyst, so I'll save that for others, but after watching some of the meltdowns on social media, there was this underlying feeling that Hinduism in India took one step backwards. It's a feeling that caused many to panic and start questioning what will happen to Sanatan Dharma. As a subscriber to my channel, you saw in my last video where I said that the very idea of an assertive Hindu is a scary thought for the rest of the world. But in order to be an assertive Hindu, what exactly needs to happen? Does it start from electing a Hindu leader, or does it start from somewhere else? I feel the large majority of Hindus in India put all their hopes on one individual and then outsource the revival of Sanatan Dharma to a political party. Now don't get me wrong, we know for a fact that in our own Hindu scriptures, we have avatars that take human form when adharma is on the rise. Sri Ram came to defeat Ravan and to bring equilibrium to the world. And throughout the history of Hinduism, we have seen other personalities take birth and provide the necessary inspiration for a resurgent Hindu voice. Adi Shankara was a child prodigy who renounced worldly life at a very young age. Despite living only 32 years, his impact on Hinduism is immeasurable. He became a revered scholar and teacher, traveled extensively throughout India to debate and revive the Vedic tradition. He wrote extensively, including commentaries on core Hindu texts like the Bhagavad Gita and the Upanishads, making them more accessible for followers like myself. In the 17th century, Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj emerged as a powerful leader. He defied the mighty Mughals, carving out an independent Maratha kingdom, and his genius was actually in guerrilla warfare, outsmarting larger armies. Swami Vivekananda became a central figure in Hinduism, promoting social reform and spiritual awakening as a disciple of Ramakrishna Paramahansa. His lasting impact goes beyond India's borders and played a pivotal role in introducing Vedanta and yoga practices to the West at the 1893 Parliament of Religions and calling for India's social progress. In those three examples that I gave, were they saviors of Hinduism? On the surface, it may seem that way, but there's one key difference. There wasn't an expectation from anyone around them. They took it upon themselves to be the change that was needed at that time in history, and they made a real difference. Shankaracharya fulfilled his duty. Shivji Maharaj fulfilled his duty. Swami Vivekananda fulfilled his duty. What is our duty as a Hindu? To cry on Twitter? To blame the voters? The savior complex that so many Hindus have is a lazy attitude that refuses to look inwards at what you can do at a micro level to ensure the revitalization of Sanatan Dharma. Hinduism doesn't need armchair experts professing to do so much work for the survival of Hinduism. Look at us Hindus in the diaspora. Who are our saviors? Is it Joe Biden? Donald Trump? Is it Justin Trudeau? Is it Rishi Sunak? Are we really looking towards politicians to revitalize our Hindu identity? Just asking these questions seems a little bit ridiculous, right? But I'll be the first to admit that the right political environment will of course make some things easier. And a leader of the world's largest democracy who was not ashamed to display his Hindu identity had a huge impact on the collective psyche of a civilization. It made being Hindu feel normal. I still remember watching on January 22nd the Pran Pratishtha ceremony of Sri Ram, and it felt surreal to watch a sitting prime minister perform puja. But a civilization is more than a few election promises. It's more than building a few highways. The core identity of being Hindu can't be outsourced and needs all of us to look in the mirror and think hard about ourselves and how the little things we do every day will help in rebuilding our civilization. So who is going to be the hero in this story? Who is going to save Hinduism? I think you know the answer. My ancestors survived. Watch this next video to find out why.